Welcome back to Dr. Love's Dating Clinic. Today's session is heavy. We're back in the pods with Carlton and Diamond, and this time we're not playing around. We've got deep fears about marriage, childhood scars, masculine and feminine energy flipping roles, and a bombshell confession that could shake this connection to its core. We're breaking down fear, frame, vulnerability, and hard truths in modern dating. This is round 2 with Carlton and Diamond, and you are now checked in to Dr. Love's Dating Clinic.
Hey, what's up, Diamond? I've been waiting for you.
Oh, I've been waiting for you too.
I want to learn more about you.
What do you want to know? What you want to learn?
Your true, deepest, darkest fears as it relates to marrying someone.
Carlton asks her, what is your true, deepest, and darkest fear when marrying someone? I think that this is a very odd question. For starters, you don't want her to be thinking about negative things like this, because you are trying to get her to say, I do. Second, the risk is more on the men than the women. Currently, the US divorce rate has decreased from the known 50% to 42%. It's lower, but still high. Although the divorce percentage is lower, women still lead the charge in filing for divorce in nearly 70% of the cases. This statistic proves that women are incentivized to leave their husband due less there being fewer financial repercussions. This is why this is a dumb question to ask her. However, if she answers it honestly, she will say something like marrying into an abusive relationship.
I like the fact that you cannot see me. I like the fact that Carlton actually is really getting a chance to know me. I really like when he opens up to me. I think he shows that he trusts me. It shows that he is safe with me. It makes me feel like these are the words I've been missing from a man. My fear is getting hurt. I have been vulnerable, and in my past relationships, I felt like I was giving my all and trying to make that person happy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I didn't, and that's why I'm here. I want to be happy. I don't want to be disappointed, and I don't want to be embarrassed.
Right.
I've been taught to be strong. I've been taught not to cry. I've been taught to, I come from a strong cloth.
Diamond gives the most selfish answer she could in this situation. Her worst nightmare is being seen in the eyes of others as getting taken advantage of or being made of the fool of. This highlights a big problem in modern dating. People care too much about what others think. People's comments on Facebook and Instagram mean more to some people than others. Vulnerability is power and not a weakness. A woman that is vulnerable is strongly in her femininity and now perfectly attuned to her husband, meaning he is empowered to lead the relationship. The fact that Diamond is telling Carlton about her being cut from a tough cloth is a common problem for many people, but very much so in the Black community. About 50% of Black homes are fatherless. The single mother then must juggle the masculine and feminine responsibilities. The single mothers try to protect their kids, often leading to very masculine and independent females and very soft feminine men.
Yeah. How do you think I feel? It's like boys don't cry. Like that's constantly conditioned in Black men's heads, like since we're little boys.
In Diamond's case, her mother raised her to be tough, strong, smart, and independent of a man. This is a problem to date as the man is already trying to establish the masculine frame. If Diamond refuses to be vulnerable and leads with a masculine frame, it will be an issue for the male dater. You can tell this as Diamond is crying. You can see how she knows that her lack of femininity has made her dating life a living hell. She knows it, yet cannot change it.
I know.
I have had to learn how to open up, and it's okay to be sensitive and emotional and vulnerable.
Carlton comes across as very feminine. I would garner to guess that he too grew up in a single mother home. This is the problem with Carlton and Diamond. Diamond is more comfortable in her masculine frame, and Carlton is more comfortable in his feminine frame. This is Uno reverse and will eventually make Diamond lose interest. Again, remember, Diamond was crying due to her masculine frame dominance. It means that deep down, she is not happy being masculine. However, Carlton's feminine frame is forcing her to stay where she does not want to be. It is not okay to be sensitive and vulnerable. She can be, but not you. Women expect you to provide and protect them. Let's look at an example. You and Diamond are walking down a dark alley. Out of nowhere, a monster jumps out to attack you. We know she will not fight and will choose to flee, which is the correct response. However, the man cannot get scared and run away like her. You must stay calm, cool, collective, and come up with a logical plan so that both of you make it out safely. Worst scenario, you must make the ultimate sacrifice for her to ensure she can escape. This is the difference between being a man and being a woman. But to be honest, Carlton, I think you would scream like a lady and probably knock her over trying to outrun the threat, likely leading to her getting got by the monster.
I'm a preacher's kid, and because I'm so outgoing, I'm so outspoken, people see me and they say, oh, he must not be insecure about anything. But sometimes on the inside, I haven't always felt that confident, and I've always been like this hopeless romantic. I want to be loved for who I truly am, unconditionally and without restraint.
Carlton, I feel you, brother. Unfortunately, the only women that will love you unconditionally are your mother, sisters, daughters, and other family members. Your wife will never love you unconditionally. Men should know this fact prior to marriage. If you fail to provide and protect your wife, she will leave you as she should. That is why understanding her wants and needs is critical before getting marriage.
Wow, that's deep.
My biggest dream is that I finally find a wife who will love me unconditionally, who is kind of like that ride or die.
Love is not a necessary factor for a successful marriage. It's mental discipline and belief in a shared vision and goal. I would much rather like someone who is 100% committed to our vision and goals than love someone who is committed for 3 to 10 years only.
For gender, it wasn't about sex for me. I dated guys and girls, but I want a wife now because I feel like women bring a certain nurturing, love and affection to the table that I don't get from a guy.
Ow shit, son. Carlton just dropped a major bombshell. He just admitted to being bisexual. I knew I was feeling too much feminine energy from him. This is major red flag. Here is how I would attack this flag. If you experimented in your past, realized it was a mistake, and have no desire to keep experimenting, no need to bring it up to Diamond. It's a non-issue. However, if you are still bisexual, then you got to tell her. However, you must know that she will likely not be able to get over this hurdle mentally. According to a Glamour survey, 63% of women stated they will never date a man with a bisexual history. For Diamond, I'm going to go higher. She just said her biggest fear is being made a fool out of. I cannot think of anything more embarrassing than marring a bisexual man. The marriage weakens. She finds out he is cheating on her with a man.
My biggest worry is that I will find someone that I'm super in love with and want to marry, and then at the last minute, she will not be able to walk down the aisle because she just can't be married to someone like me. I'm carrying a love song in the back of my mind.
All right, that's going to wrap up today's session here at Dr. Love's Dating Clinic. With Carlton and Diamond, we saw what happens when fears, upbringing, and roles collide. A woman raised to be tough who's exhausted from living in her masculine frame, and a man who's still trying to figure out how to lead, be honest, and stay emotionally safe at the same time. Then, on top of all that, we watched him drop a confession about his sexuality that instantly tests Diamond's deepest fear of being made a fool of. Whether you agree with how they handled it or not, this is the reality of modern dating. People are scared of getting hurt. People are scared of public embarrassment. And a lot of folks don't know how to balance truth, vulnerability, and attraction without blowing everything up. In our next appointment, we'll step outside the pods and into the common areas to look at the competition, tension, and behind-the-scenes energy shaping these connections when the cameras aren't in the rooms, but the mics are still live. If this breakdown gave you a new way to see Carlton and Diamond's situation, hit like, share this video with someone who loves Love is Blind, and subscribe so you don't miss the next patients to visit the Love Clinic. This is Dr. Love. See you soon.